Figma just dropped a new effect called Glass, and as you can see here, it looks really nice. This new effect gives frames a glass-like property. So we have this border that has this light effect. The stem right here is getting bent as the light flows through the glass. And in this video, I'm going to walk you through Figma Glass by first going over the different parameters, so adjusting the light, the dispersion, and talking about which ones go well together. Then we're going to quickly touch on the different limitations of Glass. And finally, we're going to compare it to Apple's Liquid Glass. These two are not the same, so I want to get that point across and just talk about some of the differences. Let's jump in. To add Glass, we're going to add a new effect, change it from drop shadow to glass. And I'm going to get rid of all of the different settings right now so we can see what they all do without something preset. First, let's change the light intensity and pay attention to the borders as I bring this up. We can see that the borders change colors and it changes based on where the angle of the light is. So right now it's coming in from the top left. So we see this nice light here, but no light on the bottom left. And we can mess with the angle, but I do like it coming through on that 45-degree angle. Next, we have refraction. Refraction messes with how the light bends when it goes through the glass. So the more refraction, the more bend. But if I change this, we're not going to really see anything right now. That's because our depth, or how thick the glass is basically nothing. So let's move this up. Now, I'm going to mess with refraction and pay attention to the stem here. We can see that it's bending. It's getting warped as it goes through the glass. All right, let's put that up to 100. Dispersion, I'm going to zoom in here so we can see exactly what it's doing. Pay attention to the color on this stem. As I move it up, we can see that the colors are kind of split off. You know, like when a color goes through some glass and you see a rainbow that comes out, that's kind of what's going on right here. It's very subtle, but it does give it a nice glass effect. And finally, we have the frost. This kind of adjusts the blur to the background. So we can max it out, but it doesn't look as good as if we still let some of the different colors and texture come through. I'm going to keep it kind of low at 8. And those are the various parameters you can adjust when adding this new glass effect to Figma. Now, there are some limitations with it. First, it's only available on frames right now. Also, all of the corners must be uniform. You can't have one corner a different radius than another corner. And these don't compound on each other, so if you were to overlay two glass frames, they're not going to adapt to whatever's behind it. It only goes one layer deep. You can only export these as a PNG, so no SVGs with glass. There's a couple more things, and finally, just note that this is in beta, so things might be changing or there might be some bugs right now. Those are the limitations. Now, you might have heard of Apple Liquid Glass. This is what kicked off the whole glass discussion. Apple is coming out with a new design for all of their operating systems that's called Liquid Glass. They have this nice demo video, and one of the big differences is that Apple's is dynamic. So you can see this bubble move around, it changes shapes, and it's dynamically adjusting as the user interacts with it. So Figma's is static. It does not have this level of complexity. Also, Figma's is trying to emulate something like this. There's only a certain amount of GPU processing that can be done in the browser. And what Apple Liquid Glass requires is not available in the browser yet. This is just my own opinion. There's this thing called Web GPU that is starting to get some support from browsers. Potentially, as this advances more, then Apple Liquid Glass will be available in the browser. That's not to say that as soon as this becomes available, Apple Liquid Glass will be there. I think there's other things, other like programming things that need to be done to make this available in the browser. I don't know if that's where it's headed, but it's definitely not a thing right now. So for now, to get this effect in your designs, you can use Figma Glass. And that's the high level difference between Apple Liquid Glass, Figma Glass, and how to use Figma Glass. Thanks for watching this video, and I'll see you in the next one.